Hey everyone, it's Bree. I'm back with another video for SpiegelMom Scraps. I'm super excited. I am on their 2018 design team and there is my discount code. I will have the link in the description box below. I'm super excited to share with y'all a DIY video making some mixed media embellishments. It's something that I've done before on some previous scrapbook layouts, and I am super excited to share it with y'all today and to kick off International Scrapbook Day. So I've got 2 sheets of white cardstock taped down to my board there, and I've prepped them both with some clear gesso, and I'm going to go in with a bunch of Shimmerz colors from Shimmerz paint. So the first one I've got is a Vibez in Frostbite, and I've used quite a bit of colors on this one. I've got Pink Moscato, Jeni Bleu, let's see, Sweetheart, Mango Tango, Coloringz, and it'll say Can You See, and Pretty in Pink, and a Shimmeringz in Concrete. I'll try to list them all below. So the right side is usually the color scheme that I go to most. The left side, I've decided to challenge myself. I wanted to get outside of my box and use more yellows and peach tones and, you know, kind of like an orangey look. Not orangey, but more, I guess, peach or corally colors. So I've got a Spritz in Chickadee and Coloringz in Peachy Keen. And Peachy Keen is absolutely gorgeous. It really, like, what you're seeing in the bottle, it doesn't come out like that. It comes out like a lot lighter. Like, it looks really strong right now, you know, looking at it from the camera, but it's very, very light. Okay, so I am spraying, I am smushing, I am dropping and splattering a bunch of color and letting it do its thing. I did add gesso because this is not watercolor paper. I didn't want to use watercolor paper because it's more cream colored, and for what I was going for, I wanted more like a white cardstock. So the gesso helps create like a barrier between the paper and the mixed media, so it doesn't be absorbed in the paper, or doesn't get absorbed in the paper. So it allows it to move a lot more, and it sits on top basically. So I've got all my colors down, and on both sides, to add a lot more shimmer to both panels, I add on the right side Shimmeringz in Concrete, and on the left side Shimmeringz in Goldilocks. So the right side will have a more like silvery grayish shimmer, and the left side will have a very pretty gold. And you'll see here in just a second how they look and how gorgeous the shimmer is. It is absolutely stunning. But this is what I love to do. If you don't have Shimmerz paints in your stash, you can, use anything mixed media that you've got in there. See, look at all that gold shimmer and then the silver. It's beautiful. So yeah, if you have like distress crayons or distress inks or ink pads, just, use what you have and create something. That's what I challenge you to do. You don't need Shimmerz. Yeah, so what I'm doing here is punching some shapes out with punches. And even if you have 1 or 2 punches or none at all, just use what you have. You can even trace shapes on the back of each sheet and cut them out by hand. I mean, who doesn't love wonky circles or wonky hearts? And it gives it a creative look and more authentic, and, or you could just trace the bottom of your coffee cup a few times, or use your dies. That's what I love doing too, is using my dies. But yeah, I like to use my punches because, they are expensive, and I'd like to get use out of them and feel like I'm not wasting them, excuse me. And so I save you from watching me punch out shapes on both panels. I just do one, because you kind of get exactly what I'm doing. I'm just pulling out basically all the punches that I have in my little cart next to me, and not really having any idea of, what I'm going to do with the shapes, but I just grabbed whatever I saw and just punched some shapes. This pineapple punch, though, oh, so cute. And with the magic of editing here in a second, you'll see the other panel completely punched out. And yeah, and that heart punch I got at a garage sale for like $1, and I absolutely love that shape of the heart. It's so cute. So cute and different. Alright, ta-da! There they are. And I love how they came out, and I love this technique. I love to do it. And so your challenge is to create a mixed media sheet of paper and punch or draw and cut a bunch of shapes out and make some embellishments. So I pulled a few tags out. That's what I'm going to be using to help create today by adding some of these shapes to them. And I don't pull out any pattern paper. I am just using one ephemera pack, I used one ephemera pack by Paige Evans from her Pick Me Up collection. And I just used a few pieces from there, and then these tags. Well, I did punch a bunch of shapes from vellum, using the same punches to help layer up with the other shapes that I punched out. But I really wanted my mixed media shapes to be the main focus because, you do put a lot of work into it, and you don't want it to be overshadowed by anything else, So I didn't use any pattern paper. Now, the 4 sequin mixes that I'm going to be adding to these embellishments are Tropical Breeze. That's the first one that I'm using, and that matches the Pick Me Up collection perfectly. Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. And then I'm using from the Disney collection that Jodi released. It's Ariel's Tail, which is absolutely stunning, Cinderella's Castle. Now, the 4th one that you can see on the bottom left is probably one of my favorites, if you can believe it or not, because I'm really not a yellow person, or yellow color loving person, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And if I sound all funny, this is my legit 5th time doing my voiceover, and I feel like I'm repeating myself, obviously, because I am, but it's just, I don't know what is going on. I've just been interrupted so many times. But okay, back to what I was saying. Confetti Cake is the name of the 4th package of sequins that I chose, and it looks just like confetti cake. And it is so gorgeous. I love it so much. But anyways, back to my embellishments. Okay, so you've seen me layer up different circle shapes. I've pulled a couple shapes from the vellum pieces that I cut, because it does add the extra layer, but it creates softness where you're still able to see and not cover up the pieces that I created, that I painted. So that's what I do love about vellum. I'm kind of obsessed with vellum right now. And I think about maybe, I don't even know, 6 years ago, I picked up a package of vellum from the Michael's As Is section for like $1, and I am really getting some use out of that thing now. Completely obsessed with vellum right now. Okay, so I'm sorry. The one of my favorites that I've created so far was probably that bird one that I pulled out, and then the one with the moth as well, and of course this one. Actually, I kind of like them all. I take it back. But this is a gray tag that I have had from, I think I bought it from Pick Your Plum a while ago, and I'm sad that they're out of business, but so I will hold those for a while. So yeah, I'm pulling a bunch of the shapes and layering those up. That's a piece from the ephemera pack that says, "You're my favorite pick me up." It matches my shapes perfectly, color scheme, and I'm just adding some of the butterflies that I punched out and scattering them around. So for this tag, I'm going to be using the Ariel's Tail. Now the other tag that I was working on, I used Tropical Breeze, and that was absolutely gorgeous. But look how pretty these sequins are. Jodi did such a great job, and Ariel's Tail is probably one of a second favorite of mine. I just love the purples and the blues and the greens, and it's like all of them are, yeah, I think almost all of them except some purple flat ones are all iridescent, and they're beautiful. So they have a lot of sparkle. Okay, so on a lot of my embellishments that I create today, I add some tiny text stickers from Tim Holtz. Now you don't need them. I personally love them, and if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I'm obsessed with these. So if you don't have them, you can write out words, you can type out words on your typewriter, you can use your stamps, you can use small alphas. I mean, you don't even need them, but I think it gives it a little something extra, and to me it kind of completes these little shapes here. And you can pick these little sticker books up at Michael's and use a coupon. I got that one that I'm flipping through right there at Hobby Lobby at their clearance sale. And I just love them. They're simple, but they're classy, or classic is what I'm going for, because, you know, it's black and white and it looks perfect and it stands out and it doesn't steal away from your pretty mixed media shape. And I do apologize because I lost some footage. I wanted to show y'all how not only can I make some embellishments, but how we can use these shapes on some project life cards. So be on the lookout when the final photos come here, or come up in just a minute. Check out the project life cards that I created, and I'm super sad that my footage got messed up when I was editing my video. I have no idea where it went. But yeah, so you can definitely use these on scrapbook layouts, on traveler's notebook inserts, or yeah, in your inserts, the planners, on your project life cards. They're really versatile, and it was so much fun to make. And I hope that you guys get out and do the same thing and create these, and definitely upload them to the SpiegelMom Scraps album that she'll have up. And see, there you go. Those are some of the project life cards that I created. Thank you guys so much. I can't wait to see what you create. Thanks again for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.